So change directory to desktop. All right. To desktop. Want to CD again to the think X, right, 101. In that instance, 101, if you do LS, you're going to see the folder sitting there, and this is our files. So I'm going to LD to this folder. I'm showing to that brother that I think that if you download that is a all. So this is a file level. You can see, can you people see my screen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, and we're going to CD again. CD means change directory to IAM like this, right? And I'm going to just hit enter. If I do LS, you're going to see the file that is sitting there, which is German Shepherd.png, like GS, we short it. Can you see it? So that is a file level system that we have there. So I didn't even know that they took this LS, this OpenAI people, because this is a community now owned by OpenAI, by GitHub. GitHub is a section of OpenAI, so they have taken documents. So if your folder is sitting on document, this command will not work any longer. I don't know the reason. So I just check, and that is what I found, sir. All right. So that is a justification to where our file level is arranged. Going back to that, to what we have been doing. IGF, I think I have something called IGF project. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm. Just a moment I want to make sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going to create another folder inside this our folder. What is this? Called CSS. There's nothing there yet. So again, we have to share. So I need you to know all of that folder system. This is what happened to you when you have a lot of stuff. So if we go by this version, we say CD desktop. I'm gonna be very quick because we're running out. And we see the XXX, and then we do LS, sorry. I'm gonna see another folder called CSS. If I CD to CSS, you're not gonna see anything there. So we're gonna create a folder into that place. If you do CD to CSS, and you do LS, there is no folder there, no file there. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to our Sublime. Then we'll create a, Sorry. It's not our this thing. We can open it actually. I'm gonna open it here. The one that we have before. Yeah, it's open. I think this is it. Yep. This is the one we have, right? So we want to create our, I'm gonna go to say, go to our file, create file. Then we're gonna save it as SSX 101.css in that same folder. So this is our folder, our file now for CSS. But before we create this here, we start talking about CSS here. We're going to go back here and do all the needful. We have a class. If you want to talk to this guy privately, we also have to give it a name. And if we want to talk to this guy privately, we have to give it a name. We can decide to use this image generally, or we give it a class, right? But we have already given a class name here. Do you understand? Hello? Hello?
We are with you.
I can hear you,
sir.
We've given a class name already. There's something we call class name. It's the name of a identifier where we use to reference. It's like they want to give you something, but your name is Boniface, and that Boniface is not enough to trace you to your village. So they're going to call you Boniface Idoko. So that Idoko now is this class name, right? To this div. Because you are giving this name to trace it down. So this Idoko now, for example, is in a political party where you have to share a lot of stuff to his village. Yeah, we say umbrella 20, Hollandis 300, motorcycle 5 million, all those stuff, right? But for you to trace it, you have to trace it with an ID. But that ID now, in this level, we call it class. So whatever we give to this, whatever property we assign to this name in CSS is going to take effect on this whole thing. Not the object, but on the object of the div, right? So if we want for H3, we're also going to give it a class separately. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Hello? So let's do a dummy one. First, let's give it all class names first. I'm going to call this one title. Title 1. We're going to redo it to perfect it though. I'm going to call this one, I'm going to give it a class name. I'm going to call it a lead P. Lead P. That is lead paragraph. So we have how many classes here? 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's say we go with the title first, but I have to save them. So we come to our CSS now, right? Let's give it a general body color for our website. Which color would you want? If you say color, it will give it any color that you give. That is how the whole body is going to look for the CSS. So color, which color? Guys, which color?
Blue.
Okay.
Maybe
Blue. I use your mouth talk.
blue orange.
Okay. You say blue. Or something we've not done. We've not. Please mute. We have to link this our CSS. Go by link, rare, and style sheet. type equals to text. In the text is CSS, and CSS now has a href. You hype and you reference it to the file name. We put it in a folder called CSS, and the file name is xx101.css, right? Then we'll save again. Then we'll go back to the stuff. So if we go to our browser, you will see. Let's go to our browser. Where is it? Hold on. Let me open it in the browser first. So the browser will be open. Okay. I don't know what is wrong with these things. Browser, share. This is the browser. We're going to refresh. Nothing is happening yet in the body. That means our CSS is not sitting there. Do you understand? So we're going to go back to check. That could be my fault. I want to check the folder. Oh no, it's not sitting inside. So let me move it. I'm going to move it. So moving it now, I'll refresh. Oh, the blue is on the blue is on the, if you see, this one is turning blue instead of the body.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, supposed to use background color instead of color. Just say background, and I will save. Okay, so if we refresh, this thing is not sitting very. Hold on. Background color. Wow. Okay. Sorry. It's still not that file. Background. Yes, it should be now. Yes, that one. This is the blue. You see that it does not look good. So let me look for a better color from here. Looking for a color. Yep. How about this color? And then also.
And this one is okay. This color is okay.
Okay.
Not bad. Let's go with this.
The blue is too.
And this color is okay. Blue is, no, this color is okay.
Okay. Sorry. So let me take it. I'll update it, even though everybody will see it. Save. Let me refresh to be sure. All right. Yes, so this is your code, right? I included the box sizing case. So it's just box sizing and then body. You must not have body. I just put it. If you remove the body, it will be default of white, which I think is okay too, and even look more beautiful. So we'll be toggling between our CSS and the HTML. Here's our HTML. Nothing much has happened, right? So let's say we want to handle this, our P1, the ID. We take the title. We go to our CSS as usual, paragraph, curly bracket, then property. Which property are you assigning first? Is it font size? You guys will be telling me because some of you know this already now. Let's say 22 pixel. Yes, what is the next one? Color. Guys? Hello?
I
Container,
hear,
not
sir.
blue container.
Okay.
Not blue container.
Which
Blue
color?
container we chose. We said blue container.
Eh?
We said blue container then.
Blue in terms of the color, huh?
Yes.
Okay. What else? What are we applying? Font weight? To 700. Very good.
Okay.
What's up? Text transformation. Uppercase. That means it's going to be capital letter. What else?
Check. What of the sizes?
Yeah, this is the font size, sir.
Okay. Okay.
So you want to see this one, how it looks first?
It's okay.
All right. So want to refresh? I don't know if you can see, but me, I cannot. It's too wide for me. Okay, it's 22 that we choose, right? So if we increase it to maybe like 30, maybe it will be bigger. Why you don't like this yet is because of the image. Let's quickly deal with the image. Let's reduce it illegally first. Let's use legal method. So I'm going to call it IMG. I'm going to reduce the width. Bro that said that, how do you reduce image? This is it. So we're going to give it, let's just give it 100 pixel. Want it small. Don't know the height, so let's
Jesus Christ, what
please
is it?
mute. We save. Go back to our browser. Our image should be very small now. Can you see? Hello, guys. I didn't know.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Listen, don't be discouraged. I don't know why everybody is just so cool now. So you can reduce it. See, if I put this into 0, you see the original size now, which looks okay, right? So if I
Yes,
were
sir.
you, let's go and remove that background. Let's go and remove that background. Remove it so that we'll have peace. Please mute as you're coming in. We save. Back, we refresh. I think this looks more beautiful, right? Can you not see? Everybody looks a bit confused. What is going on? Hello?
I hear you.
There's problem, like everybody is so mute, so calm, and this thing is just 3 objects we are dealing with here. The name, the image, and the paragraph. So I don't know why it should be so cold. Let me take you back to our code. Can you see this code? This is CSS. It's just 2 things that we have added here. The title 1, which is the H3, the name, and the image. So if you go to our HTML, you see that nothing has been done. Other than the only difficult thing here is this link, and it's not too difficult. We just link our CSS. See, if you don't want to use that CSS like that, just take this thing off from here. You can write what we call internal CSS by putting all the CSS here using the style, right? How to take off this guy. Then you write it here. For example, let's even forget about the bold sizing. This first one is this one. Curly bracket. We declare font size, isn't it? What was the font size? It's 32 pixels. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
So what was the next thing? I think we declare font width, right? And we say that it's 700.
700 for it.
Okay. Meeting is less than 10 minutes. What was the next thing we declared? We declared text transformation, I believe. Right? And we say uppercase. What was the next thing we declared? We did not declare text align, right? So you say center,
No.
let's say text align, center. And then we went forward to include another object of image. That's another tag. And we just declare width and height for the image. That is what we just did. We say height 100 pixels. And we say, I think we declare height to be auto. We declare height to be auto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is what we did. So if you right click and you open in a browser, no need, again, the HTML in the other side is not recognized anymore because we have removed the link. We have removed it from here. So if I right click and open in a browser, and then share, you see yourself, right? One thing we've done, we moved this thing to center, right? We move it to center. That's what we've done. Or if you move it to left, if you say text align left, it's going to come here. So X align now. Let's say left. Must not be center. Sorry. If we refresh to come there. Can you guys see it? Is it very tiny that you cannot see? Hmm? So on this image, there's something I need us to go do. This type of CSS is called internal CSS. It's not the best practice. So over here, we say border. Let's go and declare border. We say 3 pixel solid, and let's say black. You see the frame around it. If I refresh, did you see? You see the frame around it?
Yes, you can see it.
So if we go further to increase, the higher the number, the thicker the frame, right? This frame too, you can give it a radius. Radius means the shape. So for example, we increase this one to 5. Then let's say we change the color to red. We come back. You must not change color before you put border radius too. Then you change, mean you add border radius to it. Just say, let me make it very obvious, 10 pixel, but that would be too much. Then if we go back, if I refresh, you're gonna see it curve, the edge. You see the edge, right? And you see that because we increase it to 5 in terms of the thickness of the border, you see it, but it doesn't look beautiful. So if you want to consider very beautiful border, number 1, let's say 1, and look for, a very, special color. We call it sincere color, maybe like in D2, D2, D2. So it's be like gray, and then you reduce this guy to like 5 pixels. You save, right? If you refresh, yes, you see, it's not very, very pronounced, but it looks beautiful. Can see it. So we've worked on a little bit on the image, on this one, which is a name. So if we want to call it German Shepherd 101 instead of this picture group 1, so that's to be more real. Go back here. Let's call it German. Is it like this? Shepherd, right? So I'm gonna go to this one. That is our paragraph. It's a class. If you are listening to me, if you think we are too fast or you are not understanding, just let us know. We are trying to apply the code we've written in CSS now. So property number 1, let's say color. We want to make the color, let's say even green. Green. Color green. This is how to write green, right? We declare font size to be 18 pixel. We declare, let's give it a background, right? Background color of which color will fit green very well? Okay, let's even make it black. Then we go back to change this green to white. Well, let's write the white in a hexadecimal font. This is brilliant white when it is 6. Let's declare it to be, let's declare width. Let's declare width to be width of the background to be like 80 pixel. I mean 80%, meaning not a total of 100. What else can we do here? Let's just save. Go to our browser. We refresh. Okay, we need to go back and pad it. Yep. You need to go back and do padding for this so that it would, then you see the movement of padding. This text will move away from left, top, bottom, and even right. But right will not be too obvious since it didn't cover all to this level. But when we pad it, you see the beauty of it. This font weight, font size is too big. We may have to reduce it a bit. So real quickly, let's go back to it. Our font weight, let's give it 14. And now let's give it a padding. We did not specify which size, but if we say padding is generic, it's going to affect whatever value we give to it is going to be on for top, left, and bottom. So because we want a very good movement from the left, let's give it 12 pixel. If you go back to the browser, you're going to see this. Watch it properly. The distance of this object text away from the background. See it now. Did you see it? It looks cleaner. Hello, guys. Are you good? Are you there? Hello.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if this background irritates you, let's change this background to another color, and we want to reduce it to this level. Like, want to reduce it a bit. Not just that, the font still looks big. So let's make it 12. Let's make the background